channel. Today what we're going to do is I'm going to take apart my Pittsburgh Pro 3/8 quick disconnect ratchet. The last video I did on the 10 tools made by Pittsburgh at Harbor Freight that I thought were worth the money, I said that, maybe I'll do a video where I take it apart and see what the gears look like inside, the guts, because I haven't taken it apart. I haven't oiled it, I haven't greased it, I haven't done anything with this thing in 2.5 or 3 years, and this thing has been awesome to me. This was the ratchet that I used primarily on the C5 when I did the cam swap. So, let's see what it looks like inside. Alright, so bear with me on the quality for this. I do shoot these videos with my cell phone, and I've never taken this style ratchet apart before. Usually it's the Craftsman style ones with snap rings, so... Well, it's got a little blue Loctite in there. That was one of the complaints about these that I had read was people say that these aren't even like torqued down half the time and they're loose. But these actually seem like they're pretty good in there. Alright, so as you can see on the cover here, it's pretty well lubricated inside for not being apart. Double pawls on this one, double pawl springs as well. Let's see what these gears look like. As you can see, the teeth on this are all in really good shape for a $13 ratchet that's been used and abused. This looks better than the Craftsman ones that I've had that were USA made, and I had for, years where I took them apart. And even the teeth on the inside here, on the pawls, they're in really good shape. The springs are still functioning perfectly. The selector switch here is perfect too. I mean, look at how well oiled it is. I think it's pretty good in there. I'm actually not going to do anything to it. Just put a little bit more lubrication back in there, and I'm going to put it back together. This thing looks really good to me inside, and I don't really foresee any issues that's going to be happening with it in the next couple months or a year. All right, so let's put this thing back together. Put a little bit of lube in here. Those that are wondering, that's the torque size to take these things apart. All right, so all in all together, for a 2.5 to 3 year review on this Pittsburgh Pro 3/8 drive quick disconnect, this thing's in great shape. It held up to use and abuse. The inside was still greased and lubricated pretty well. As you guys saw, the teeth on the gears and everything like that were in really good shape. When I usually rebuild my ratchets, I know a lot of people use like air tool oil. Sometimes they'll use like a white lithium grease. I know it kind of holds dirt and grime. Some guys still use it. Some guys use the super lube, which I believe is what Snap-on uses off of their tool trucks. Sorry, I got criticized because I said box truck last time, but the guy knew what I was talking about. And then also I hear that some people use a 3-in-1 lube. I actually use fluid film. A buddy of mine who's a diesel mechanic has said, I stopped using all that stuff and I started using this when I put things back together. He goes, it doesn't rust, it lubricates it very well. So I gave it a try and I like it. So getting back to, sorry, the phone just moved. Getting back to the ratchet for $12.99, $5 off with the coupon or the 20% off. You really can't go wrong with this thing. So if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do to my channel. I'm trying to grow it a little bit, and we'll see you soon.